A student said, "Sir, why are we always stuck in between these three choices? Who we are, who we should be, and who we want to be. Are, want, should." And I put all of her questions in one pack. I combined all 52 and made one card out of it. And that is self-doubt. Okay? I've met God knows how many thousand people all over the world. And I'm telling you, if I made a list, I have actually made a list of the pain points in almost everyone I've met in my life, regardless of what they were doing. And the first is self-doubt. Okay? Now self-doubt emerges from many factors. I'm just telling you the significant few that you need to be aware of, because self-doubt is an enemy that can attack anyone and everyone, including me. Okay, I'm no saint, please. I am no angel who's descended from the heavens, standing before this camera and giving you lectures. No, I've been through it all. So self-doubt, in my own experience, has been one of the biggest enemies that I have encountered. Where does it come from? It comes from our own opinion about our own selves being extremely poor. And where does that come from? It comes from our not knowing ourselves. All over the world, everybody in schools and colleges is chasing grades and degrees and qualifications. But nobody is chasing their own selves. And I'm not saying chase your own self. I'm just saying go in and be with yourself. Know yourself. Spend time with yourself. Find out about yourself. All your doubts and questions come because of your disconnect with your own self. The moment you know your own self, you will realize one precious thing. You know what that is? That there's something in you and about you that is extremely invaluable and unique. Nobody will have that quality. Nobody. And you have it in full measure, in abundance. That's how God has sent you here. Find that one quality in you which you can call your unique strength, which you can call your forte, which you can call your USP, unique selling proposition. And I'm saying develop it. Find it, develop it, use it, and gain from it, and then contribute into the world from it. So what do I mean by it practically? This was the theory. What is the practical part? Practical part is there are various ways. The internet is loaded with it. There are hundreds kinds of tests in which you can assess your own aptitude. Very simple methods. You don't need to spend fortunes, you don't need to consult anybody, just go and pick up an aptitude assessment. There are many. There's one called I Discover. There are websites, and there are portals, and there are blogs, and there are methods all over the world. You want a simpler way? Talk to any three people who know you well. Another simple way, conduct a 360-degree interview. Just look around you. Who are those who are concerned about you, who love you, who wish well for you? Ask them the following 5 questions. 1. What are my strengths? 2. What am I really unique about? 3. What do you visualize me as doing in life? 4. How can I contribute to the world and make it better? 5. What do you recommend should be my profession or work? 5 questions, okay? And they'll give you answers. Your family, your closest friends, even your boss, even your colleague. Once you've found out just about that much about yourself, you will realize that there's something about you. And I can tell you, 100 out of 100 people in the world have no idea about the strengths that they hold inside them. Having found your strength, build on it. Don't just let it go waste. develop it further. If your strength has been found to be PR, public relations, and it is said, if two people call you a horse, they are right. Go out and buy yourself a saddle. So if two people think, and they have reason to think, and they are close enough to you to tell you the truth, that you are very good in PR, public relations, then for heaven's sake, don't waste it. Read more, study more, develop more, attend a course, do whatever you can about public relations, and then take it up as your job, as your profession. You want to change it after 5 years, circumstances change, your interests change, because life is dynamic, no problem. At least you found some direction. Once you start doing what you are good at, all those three questions, sir, why are we confused about who we are, who we want to be, and who we should be, all combined come to one thing. What are we good at? And whatever you are good at, do it. Don't let it go waste. Because poor self-esteem comes only when you neglect that power inside you, when you neglect that USP inside you, when you ignore that one unique strength inside you, which you should develop. That's your biggest religion, that's your biggest duty, that's your biggest responsibility towards yourself. Only when you develop your own self can you talk about developing anything or anybody else. Otherwise it's just conversation, waste of time. Develop yourself. Come on, rise up. Now, good luck.